Hello, welcome to another adventure. You join me as I'm heading to a new woodland in the pissing rain. I was going to be cooking a whole chicken, but I'll be honest, I'm not sure how good a fire I'm going to be able to get going tonight. So I've got some pork steaks instead, and I'm also going to be trying something absolutely disgusting. I'm not looking forward to this. It's cold, it's wet. First priority is find a space where I can set up a shelter and stay warm and dry as much as I can, or something like that. There's also an abandoned house I might go and check out as well. Anyway, let's get to it. I'm getting towards these woods now. Let's go and check them out.
Walking into the woods, the light dropped and the whole place took on a different feel. It was like something was just waiting to be found.
I have reached the reservoir, the little small reservoir I was aiming for. I'm going to take a little loop around it, see what it's like.
What is that? That's massive. It's the size of my whole hand.
This woodland is beautiful. Look at these beech leaves. The colours are absolutely amazing. I need to find somewhere to set the hammock up, I think. It's not going to stop raining for a few hours. I think that's the plan. Find somewhere for the hammock, find some wood that's maybe dry-ish, and get stuff prepped.
It felt great to be out exploring somewhere new. As I wandered around the small reservoir, I noticed a building tucked away in the woods, and I couldn't resist finding out what was hiding in there.
What is in here? I wasn't expecting to find this. It looks like there's a door around here. Oh, this is creepy.
As I approached the doorway, I froze. All I could see was darkness. Then as my eyes adjusted, I could make out a small empty room. Perhaps it was used for water maintenance or something similar.
It's not massive, but if my shelter fails and it ends up getting even wetter, which it is meant to be tomorrow morning, I could always use this as a bit of a shelter. Let's have a further look around and see what else we can get to.
I made my way up a small path that brought me to the other end of the reservoir. I paused for a moment as the rain pattered gently on the calm waters and hoped a fish might break the surface. But it didn't. So I turned back and headed down into the woods, hoping to find the perfect pitch for tonight.
I don't think you need to see me setting up my tarp and hammock. It's pretty straightforward. I'm sure all of you know how to do that. So I'm going to do that quickly, and then once I've done that, I'll show you the food that I have for tonight.
Took me a little bit too long to set that up, but here's the food I've got. I've got my marinated pork steaks, some crisps, some pork cabanos, pancakes for breakfast, and a little packet of sweeties for later on in bed.
I am going to go and look for some pine wood and some oak wood, as usual. Pine to help the fire get started, and oak for it to last a little bit longer. I think I need to get a new tarp as well. There's a few leaks on it, and I keep getting a little drip every now and then. It'll do for tonight. Hammock set up nicely with the sleeping pad, eggshell, sleeping bag, and I've got my pillow as well. The tarp keeps having a little whiz every now and then. Oh, this is still fun though. It's nice to sort of be out and be in a relatively dry spot when it's raining like this. I've noticed there's quite a few paths not too far, so the rain's actually doing me a bit of a favour. With the heavy rain in the morning, nobody's going to be out early walking. By the time the rain stops, I'll be up and packed away. I'm going to go out in the rain, try and find some wood, because I am cold. Hopefully I can get some that's dry on the inside.
It's the oak wood. We have hit the jackpot. Absolute winner. It's the best pine wood I've ever found.
Look at this. Oh, that is fat wood. So that's all the resin built up from the pine. Oh, if you guys could smell this as well, it's absolutely amazing. This is going to be one of the best smelling fires I've had in a while.
I mean, just look at the inside of that wood. All of the orange bits are just complete resin.
The only problem is these logs are soaking wet on the outside. Obviously they're not too bad on the inside because the resin is waterproof. I'm going to have to split them quite a lot. The same with this oak. You can see here with all the moss and stuff, that bit there's like soaking wet. But on the inside, it's not too bad. It's just a bit wet from where I dropped it. Loads of mosquitoes have started coming out now I've got the lights on as well, so that's great. But once I get the fire going, they'll buzz off. I've almost got all the wood done, but I've got some bad news. My knife's just split. I don't know how that's happened. A little bit of a flaw there. It could be in the middle of here somewhere. Never mind. It's time to get this fire started. If you haven't noticed by now, I quite like doing this sort of style for setting the fire up. It gives it plenty of oxygen and usually lets it last a relatively long time. There we go. Hopefully with all this resin this will actually work this time. And then we can start drying everything else out as well. As soon as that's going properly, I'll get the stakes on.
Come back home to me, where rivers are running free, through valleys as far as the eye can see.
Just got up to get a branch and noticed that the fire is completely drying out the tarp from the top. That's just the water evaporating from the top of it. So cool.
Come back home to me, where rivers are running free,
Some flame grilled steak.
valleys as far as the eye can see. I'll be waiting on you till you're in my arms, a place that you can call.
I'm so glad I came out today. I almost didn't, but I tell you what, it's definitely been worth it. Oh shit. The fire might be a little bit too big. The tarp up the top's getting a little bit melty. At least it's nice and dry. Right, let's have a munch on this.
Come back home to me, where rivers are running free.
That's pretty good, you know. I'm glad I managed to get the fire going. I probably would have been a bit hungry otherwise. Something nice about just eating with your hands, caveman style. Ooh. Oh, that's good.
Come back.
It's been a long time since I've had a hammock camp. This hammock, I think I bought on Amazon for about 20 quid or something. Whatever fat wood I don't end up burning, I'll take home to use for a future camp, because it's really handy to get a fire going, especially in wet conditions. The oil's waterproof, so that really helps.
Well, I was just sitting by the fire and this little guy decided to pop up. He just jumped up beside me. How cute is that? Such lovely colours. I'm guessing he must have just felt the warmth and decided to come and get some of it.
Couple of boys sitting by the fire, taking it nice and easy. Oh yeah. Right, I've just been out and I've done a bit of foraging for my next part of my dinner. It's woodlice popcorn. Have a look at these. This is what we're having next. Oh yeah, let's get them in the pan. Oh, they're a bit sticky. Get off. There we go. And then you stick them on the fire and that's pretty much it. Here we go. And apparently you just roast them and then they pop. Oh, you can actually see them popping. No way. Oh, that's crazy. Oh, this is mental. They actually pop like popcorn. They look a little bit more disgusting now. I'm not going full savage mode on it. I've got some honey, smoked sea salt, and I've got some all-purpose seasoning. I will try them as they are, and then with the 3 different flavourings. Oh God. Oh, do you guys want me to take a nice big one to start with? Nice little bush tucker trial. What the fuck am I doing? Right, here we go. The biggest one I think I have. It's just a crisp. Do you know what? It is just a crisp. That's actually not that bad. Let's get some smoked sea salt on them. Nice little handful with some smoked sea salt. I'm sorry guys, that's quite nice. Oh no! What am I doing? Yeah, they're just like a little crunch. It's just like having a little crisp. Well, there you go. If you're in a survival situation, you can find loads of woodlice, stick them on the pan, let them pop, and then chuck them in. last few. They're all lovely and crispy. And we're gonna just put them right down the hatch. Cheers. Will I do that again? Probably not. Right, well, you guys let me know what you want me to eat next. I'm sure we can find some more stuff around here. This is lovely. It's just nice being sat by the fire, isn't it? Tomorrow, we're going to go and check out a derelict house to see what that's about. And a little bit more woodland, and we'll see if we can find anything cool along the way. Getting a bit cold. It's time for me to get into my bed. Good night. Catch you in the morning.
Morning broke softly over the woodland and a gentle stillness hung in the air. Water had pooled on the tarp, while moss turned dark green with all the rain from the night before. Overnight, mushrooms had flourished on the ground, and the only sounds were the birds chirping above. The sun had started shining through the trees, and despite only sleeping for a couple of hours, it felt extremely peaceful.
Gosh, it was wet last night, wasn't it? It would appear that some of the water coming down from the tree has gone down my strap and into my hammock. So I was sleeping in a puddle last night. Luckily, with the eggshell, the mat, I stayed off it, although the head of my sleeping bag was a little bit wet. Plan today is to head over to this next woodland where this derelict house is. Before we do that though, I'm going to be having my protein pancakes and I'm going to have some honey on it as well. Nothing too fancy this morning. You don't need to watch me eating pancakes, I don't think. So I'll bring you back once all this stuff's packed up and I'm on the way. I also got to tidy the fire pit up as well. I'm going to make it look like I've not been here.
With another camp packed up and leaving no trace behind, I set off following a babbling brook. Further downstream, it might become large enough to support some nice brown trout, but that's perhaps for another adventure. For now, I headed out into the open in search of this abandoned building.
Well guys, this looks like this is the lodge, and there's not really much to it. It's really hard to get in, so I'll let you guys have a little flyover and we'll see what we can see together.
Up and over we went, spotting chimneys above what were probably bedrooms or kitchens, before swiftly being taken rather too close to a giant redwood.
This is it from the inside. Just a few closed doors, loads of signs, everything's been blocked off. But yeah. Let's carry on and see what else we can see.
So it used to be a private estate, but the last owner wanted it to remain a woodland, so they gave it to the local trust, allowing the forest to gradually reclaim the property. I carried on walking round, and then noticed something off in the distance, so I thought I'd go and check it out.
I can go and see what's inside this one. What do you think? Let's go and check it out. I'm going to leave my bag here though. Let's see if we can get in here. It does look like it's completely falling apart. That roof is somewhat come down. There's lots of these bars everywhere. Whoop. But this could be open. Well, that was exciting. It's a little bird's nest. That's cute though. Made a home out of a home. I'll see if I can get in the other bit. I think this bit used to be the stables for the lodge, because that would have been used to tie horses up, and I guess the horses would stay in these little stables. Another bit. No roof. Let's have a look at this one.
There wasn't too much in here, besides a little bit of rubbish here and there. Not much of a roof. And then I noticed something rather suspicious in the corner.
Nice bra there. Don't know who's left a bra here, but that's a bit sus, isn't it?
With the gracefulness of a fat sea lion stuck on a beach, I squeezed my way out and off onto the next bit.
Oh, nimble. Right. There is also this little old hut, overgrown by ivy. It's wicked. But
Nothing really in there.
The size of this tree. Massive. Look at that.
Got a really soft, spongy bark as well. Look at that. Mental.
Hopefully, the next adventure, I'm going to be having one of you guys join me. We're going to be going to another woodland, and hopefully the weather's a little bit better. Oh, I'm about to get rumbled. There's two people walking a dog right in front of me. I shouldn't be here. Oh no, I'm going to go this way. Tell you what though, winter's coming. It's getting colder, so hopefully we can get some good winter camps out. Be lovely. There's nothing nicer than sitting by a nice warm fire in below zero. Oh yes, I'm looking forward to that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take it easy and enjoy the rest of your week. If you enjoyed watching, please drop a like and you can subscribe here. It really helps this new channel out. If you haven't already, check out some of the other adventures on the channel, especially the most recent Scotland trip, where I was camping in caves and castles to escape 70-mile-per-hour winds. Until next time, keep exploring and enjoying the wild. Oh, it's wet.